All right. Hi, my name is Jason McClellan. I'm currently 19 years old and I'm a sophomore here at UNR. Currently at the moment in between studying accounting and statistics, although I'm leaning more and more towards statistics by the day, so I think I'll end up choosing that. And my favorite hobby is to climb. I've been climbing now for about 2 years on and off. I've always kind of been interested in rock climbing as a kid, but I never really went out and did it regularly as a hobby. You know, sometimes like a friend would have a birthday party at a climbing gym where they'd have like a birthday party at like Flipping Out Extreme or something like that. And I would go climbing there. And I always just kind of enjoyed it. Enjoyed climbing trees too a lot as a kid. But around my senior year in high school, I used to be decently outdoorsy. I'd go hiking a lot, especially in this area in Red Rocks called Calico Basin. And in Calico Basin, there's a ton of boulders there. It's kind of like a local mecca for climbing. And I just saw a bunch of people climbing there and I thought, man, that looks pretty fucking fun. I mean, just big groups of people all having fun, pretty social. I got really back into it last summer. And then over this, this school year, I've just been climbing pretty consistently. I've gotten a lot stronger. At the beginning of the year, towards August, I was only really climbing at V3. I was trying a couple of V4s, kind of having some success, but I've gotten a lot stronger since then. I've climbing V6 pretty solidly, projecting V7. So hopefully outdoors that can actually translate to some real gains. So V6, V7 is kind of considered at like the intermediate advanced level at this gym. In order to do it, you've probably been climbing for like a decent bit. You gotta learn a decent bit of technique and you gotta really kind of just grab the fingers. You gotta develop like the finger strength in order to really hold on to like the small edges. Outdoors though, it's a little bit different. Outdoor climbing in general is just graded just much more difficult and harshly. You know, the nice part about being at the gym instead of being like outdoors or something like that is just having all those climbs just so close in proximity to each other. Also, you get like a bunch of big pads under you too, so you can fall safely. You don't really have to worry about your landing at all. And you just get to kind of climb around, meet a bunch of different new people, and it just kind of, I guess, breaks up the day-to-day monotony of going to class, going to work, and just kind of gives myself like a nice physical out. But my end goal with climbing is to kind of eventually do big wall climbing, specifically in Yosemite, where there's routes thousands of feet in the air. And you kind of need to keep like a cool level head when you're thousands of feet above the ground and you're placing your own protection and equipment. So there's this area near Bishop, California called the Buttermilks. And it's kind of world famous for offering highballs. And highballs are big, tall boulders. They're all above about 20 feet. And it'd just be a really good way to kind of just practice my technique on granite, which is what Yosemite's comprised of, and kind of learn how to keep a cool head. My hands are gonna be really fucking low. And I could kind of use the ret and just smack. See what I got? Dude, I got nothing on this, but might as well try. Well, the challenge overall is because I mean, maybe I could just start with my right foot right here. Yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't mark feet, but I'm just trying to see how I can start with the feet low and then move into this right here. But since I have to start up there anyways, might just place my foot up high. Or just like a little smear, get it. Oh, it's like 9 days from the climbing gym. What's really different about it is that, for instance, like the entire back wall of a climbing gym, there's little to no texture on it. It's completely smooth. So if you press your feet up against it, you won't stick. You'll just probably slide off instantly. Like, you could kind of point your toe into it and use it for leverage, but there's nothing really, there's not a lot of friction on the climbing gym. And even the holds themselves, they don't really have as much friction. Like, these are just a lot more sharp. So they're better to use, but also everything on them is much more thin. And I kind of need to press my feet up against the wall because these shoes are just a bit too stiff for that, but it's fine. Just need to work it. That sucks. It's close, but once you're up there, you can't really like press down on this right foot. So you can't really, get any of this left foot free. And then once you're on this tiny little edge, most of your weight's on it. And if you feel like you just move it slightly, you just slip off.
Put your hand on it one more time.
Thing's tiny, man. Look, it's like about a third, like right here. Tiny. It's tough. Well, you know what? I mean, I am a little bit nervous. The buttermilk's kind of has its own like very unique style. The rock, I kind of like the tablelands. It's all a lot more sharper, so it kind of just really sticks to your skin a little bit more. And the holds as well are just like, the foot holds especially, are just a little bit bigger. But this granite over here, it's just more polished. It's a little bit more slick. And what is it? There's a lot more just like variations in the texture, because at some points it is actually just super duper duper sharp. So I'm gonna climb a couple of easier boulders just to kind of get warmed up on, and just depending on how I feel about the style depends where I go from there. For this boulder, all the hard moves are at the top, and it's not something that's easy for me. I mean, chances are I'm not gonna be able to get it on my first go, so I am gonna have to risk falling at the top a little bit, which is gonna be kind of scary. I mean, if I really biffed the landing, like I could easily like break my legs or break my back. It'd be pretty cool if I was able to beat this problem right here. I mean, I feel somewhat confident going into it. It says it's crimpy at the top, but I am pretty strong on crimps, so I think I got it. Well, this is probably the stupidest thing that I've ever done, so hopefully I don't die, I guess.
I'm Zion Burson, I'm 20 years old, and I'm currently at UNR. I know Jason because, well, we're roommates right now, but we met each other in like probably about 5th grade, so we've been friends for almost a decade now. I'd say he's probably really gotten into climbing the past 2 years. And honestly, he's gotten me into climbing a lot. He basically takes me out to go to the gym, to go out here into the, we've gone on a few bouldering trips before, out in Tahoe, out in Bishop, which we're out right now, and even in Vegas. Well, he's definitely a lot more skilled than me, but that's just because he's been climbing for a lot longer. He has also definitely got far more of a level head. He doesn't usually seem to fret too much about high drops or, taking a rough fall. Well, the toughest one he's done in the past, honestly, probably about 15 to 20 feet high. So what he's going to be attempting today is going to be significantly scarier than that. And the boulder he's going to be climbing today is probably going to be about 30 feet high. Honestly, from that height, when you fall, it's like, who knows what'll happen to you. You could go any which way. I mean, we have 4 crash pads out with us right now, but there's no guarantee that'll even keep him safe. Honestly, when he gets probably halfway up that boulder, it's just gonna be relying on him to stay on that wall. So there's definitely gonna be different, seeing him all the way. No, not a bad idea. Yeah, that's slick. I might just go
Right foot straight for that left disc right there. Well, I mean, left foot right disc. It's fine though. I feel like it's fine. Fuck. Fuck it, dude. I'm more relieved than anything, honestly, just to be, what is it? Just done with it. Fuck. Like, I feel pretty good. I'm slightly bummed that I kind of biffed the first move on my first try. Because, I mean, it would have been a flash otherwise, but, like, it's pretty cool. Fuck me, I think it's more like up here, right here. Dude, it's like 40. Yeah, probably this is the scariest one I've been on. I mean, the crack is pretty big, it's secure. But there's no real footholds, it's just kind of like really, really, really sharp crystals. So it's like nice mirroring, but not exactly a crack climber, and you're kind of just dangling a little bit. Everything's in the hands mostly, so scary. Well, what is it? Overall, feel pretty fucking tired. I mean, we've been up since like, what is it, about like 5:40, 5:30. Got dressed, packed up everything from the camp, and then drove out here and started bouldering. Began with kind of like a little bit of a hairy highball, like that V0 minus over there. And overall, what is it? I kind of, because I've been, preparing and practicing on a lot of the granite just near Lake Tahoe, but like all of this right here, just the rock itself, it just feels so completely different than the granite in Lake Tahoe. So I'd say overall, like, just kind of, I need to learn how to, read granite a little bit better and just kind of get used to the technique. I mean, granite is just comprised of a lot of small holds and big slopers, and just, it's kind of a style that I'm just not really used to. So it's kind of cool to get experience that, but pretty happy, honestly, with what I climbed today. And it's a lot of cool stuff here for me to come back and try. What's probably next for me It's a there's a couple things in what is it, Red Rocks that I really want to do over the summer. There's this what is it? There's this boulder. It's called Split Decision. It's also a high ball too, and I've just been always kind of psyched to it. It's on this massive like cube-shaped boulder, and it just hangs like this. Just climbs this slightly overhanging what is it face of it, which is pretty cool. Then there's also what is it? Poker chips as well. It's just another classic climb in Red Rocks. Another climb I really want to do is forget the name of it. It's like the Dutchman or something like that, and it's just right to the Pearl, which is also just kind of like a famous test piece, I guess, in Vegas. So a couple stuff there I really want to check out. Yeah, but you know, whatever happens, I guess. I'm just kind of excited for wherever the road takes me.